From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner, technically, is the second...
That is going to be in this right side bunker here to get this morning round underway. And that is not the way to start things out. It's into the bunker right here at hole number 1. And that will end up in the short grass, left side, so a very nice drive there to kick off the round. Now, from just under 170 out, this is second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
So after the poor opening tee shot, his second at 1.
Nearly a good shot. Just comes off the putting surface. Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. this from 7 feet. You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. So this can sometimes be a tricky opening hole, and it lives up to it here, as that'll be a double bogey 6. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National, one of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. Oh, and that couldn't quite get the ridge. It's into that lone bunker at the top of the hill. Oh, he is really striping it here in the early part of the round. There's another big one off the tee. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. Okay, this is a smart play. Don't try to do too much out of that deep fairway bunker, and this will get down the hill and be just fine. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, dialed in right there. You can't do it better than that. That is hold from off the green, and that is a birdie the hard way. Oh, yeah. How you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That a very good drive. This one's starting a little bit right.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Okay, safely aboard. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And you have to be very careful with the downhill part of this putt. It doesn't have a lot of break, but it will gather some speed.
Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. One under for the round. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National, uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Finding the fairway here at the 5th does not guarantee that you're going to hit the green. A series of undulations and bumps really make it tough to get it close.
Now this for birdie.
And this putt moving right the whole way. Got to keep the pace up to hold its line. That might have come off a little bit on the heel because it came up well short.
Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Cleans that up in the hole. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. "11 feet away." Yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. That's 1 under on the day. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second. Here at 7, this his second from off the fairway. from the rough into the bunker or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to one drop shot. Yes, did well there. That's in to save a par. Happened on this hole already. That is just not fair. Okay, a double bogey will take him out of the figures as he falls to one over. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. But just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
And this is going to come down off the pine tree and into the second cut. That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. This will move to his right for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. No problem with that. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30-40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished up fine.
From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
A 110 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day. Just a sand wedge. This is started left, gonna miss left.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 36 for this first 9 at Augusta National. Oh my goodness. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with a double, he walks off at 2 over. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12. Is that going to catch the slope? Yes, it will. Down the hill it goes. Wonderfully done to begin this second 9.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second. Oh, this could be good.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is going to play a lot shorter. It is a steep hill down to the green.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this is a putt players love to see. Uphill, slightly right to left.
Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Disappointing. He lets him down again. Could not get it to go. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. So that'll be a par. No damage done as he'll stay at +2. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. That will do just fine. Is starting up the right side. Water left and long. This is second at 11. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Ten-foot putt left. Wow, just a pair of target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Three over for the day. So that's in for his par, and he'll remain even for his round. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Oh, this may need to hold on. That started right. Yep, that is too far right and into the water guarding this par 3. Well, that's going to be on the left portion of this 12th green, but with a hole on the other side, that's only okay off the tee. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Oh, there's a turnaround for you. Par putt goes off the green. Things are looking bleak, right? But this one, in the hole. And remarkably, this will only be a bogey. We finish up Amen Corner with a sweeping 510-yard par 5 13. Hit the center of the fairway. You can go for the green into. Look out for the tributary to Rays Creek in front of the green and the 4 bunkers behind. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. Oh! From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Tough proposition here from the right side of this fairway. Ball above your feet and green is angled away from you. Gonna take a good one.
Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How do you do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dog-leg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good, and was indeed.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Now a 7-footer. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Yes, a two-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. This one starting a little bit left.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This for birdie now at 14.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. So he'll finish off for par, and he'll stay at +3. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, no reason to risk it there. That's a good layup to a good number short of that pond. From the fairway, Noda, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
Well, this is straight at it. It's a really good line. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Three under on the day. So that's in for par. He will remain at 3 over for his round. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. A birdie putt now at 16.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side. This is a 13-footer. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. It's 2 under par, playing well. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection? Poor execution? Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range. Oh boy, far from a good shot, that.
A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
So we'll clean that up. It's par, and he'll remain at 2 under for his round. What a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Looking at 149 to the hole, coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. "17-foot putt here." Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, in for a bogey 5 here at 18, and that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18, and that will write an end to the round here today. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.